Hello everyone, my name is Shaki Hode, and we are once again going to be watching another Helluva Boss episode. This time we're going to watch Season 1, Episode 1, Murder Family. And we're going to see, where we think it's going to be placed along the good, bad, or ugly. Well, actually just from best to worst. So without much less to say, I mean, we're actually in the series proper at this point, so things are going to be changing just a little bit from the pilot. It's going to be more of what we're used to. In fact, I mean, if you haven't watched it yourself, link down in the description. Why haven't you watched it yet? But all right, let's hop into the episode.
I was a good person before it all went down. I was good my entire life.
Yeah, even good people can go bad. It just takes one bad day.
2 plus 6 is?
When she asked them what 2 plus 6 is, she already had the answer down there. So they didn't even have to figure that one out. They just, I mean, it's easy, but then again, they're like kindergartners. I mean, I mean, they just have to see that it was 8 up on the board, and they would get the answer right because she already answered it for them.
The sun is out, and it's your husband's birthday.
Now, how did the dunce kid know that? I mean, how did the dunce kid remember that, but she couldn't?
We're not gonna use things.
Right there. Oh yeah, right there.
My asshole.
But I don't care. Hey, not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. Okay, yeah.
Wait, this is Mayberry. Remember what you taught us? Think before you act.
I forgot she launched that kid straight into the atmosphere. Oh, but no, I don't blame her. I'd be fucking pissed too. I'm sorry. No, there is no good reason to cheat. There is never a good reason to cheat. I kind of don't blame her on this one. I mean, granted, I wouldn't go the murder route personally, but I can definitely see where she's coming from.
Oh shit, sweetie, what are you doing here?
Yeah, they're gonna be scarred for life in several different ways.
Shut up, Gerald. You scream like a bitch.
Oh God, what have you done?
You do everything right in life, play by all the rules, and still get sent down here with all the Hitlers and Epsteins of the world.
I mean, you can do everything right and still get just fucked over in life. That's just how it works. You can work as hard as you want, but that does not mean that you're ever going to make it. You can do everything perfectly correctly, and you can still fail. So yeah, it happens. It happens. All it takes is one mistake. It doesn't even take one mistake to just get fucked.
I mean, was she hotter? I'm just saying, I had a hard time understanding the unprompted melodrama you just spat at me, tits. Anyway, I don't think you quite understand how we're operating down here. See, we take revenge out on the living, and it sounds like the core cast of your sitcom of a death, frankly, are all probably down here in hell with you.
Not all of them.
See, I miss the playful Blitz. Like, I really do like it where he's a lot more playful with everything instead of just being so, maybe angsty is the right word. I mean, I like this Blitz. I don't like toxic Blitz.
Between the talk shows and donation bullshit, she made so much goddamn cash. Getting shot was the best thing to happen to her. You're a hero!
You're a hero, girl.
My mama's a hero.
She is a hero.
Probably not the best place to pause, actually. But then there's people like this who are absolute pieces of shit, and yet it seems life just rewards them in every way possible. It just, it grates you. It grates you.
She is not a hero.
Completely agree. Completely agree. Granted, should not have gone and murdered them. I mean, should have gone, divorce his ass, take all his money. Yes, do that. Shouldn't have, tried to kill them, or shouldn't have killed her husband and tried to kill her. But yeah, the other way, she is not a fucking hero. And honestly, before throwing out labels as someone's a hero or not, I mean, you gotta be careful with that shit, because then you end up with someone who ends up, you find out later that they not a good person. They not a good person at all. And I mean, really bad, really deplorable people.
Moxie, stop shaking. You're gonna shoot our only hail ham. Wow, I feel so loved here.
Just take a deep breath and let it out.
But it's a family. Under what circumstances would we ever need to kill a human family?
You'll learn later on.
I mean, if that's what the client wants.
Maybe like a shitty dad. Or a mob family. That's understandable.
You know.
But guilty and innocent aren't our business, Mox. Killing who we're paid to is our business. Shoot the target.
I just think it's a bit excessive, and we could be a bit more selective.
I mean, you could be a bit more selective, but I mean, you in hell, Moxie, you gotta get over this. Because, I mean, you around shitty people all the time. And you learn that a lot of people just are shitty for whatever reason. They don't have to be.
Bye, and don't worry, we'll get that skank in less than 24 hours or your first kill is free!
When did we start implementing that deal?
When you set fire to my office in front of a client, you fucking dipshit! Now someone please tell me that fancy book is still intact!
You mean our only ticket to the other side? Yeah, got it.
Goat and asshole in the living worlds? Come to I.M.P. Make sure you put the sign on the right side. Don't fuck this up. Also, payment may take a couple of weeks because it comes in the mail. Please don't come in the mail, Blitz. That's what Stolas is for.
Now let's go lick some ass!
The expression is kick some ass.
I mean, either one works.
Are we actually killing a family?
No, don't be a puss.
No, just
We're
a mother.
Just killing a mother. We're ruining a family.
But hold on. Let's just think about this. What was that, Ralphie?
You can already see in the corner. Like, watching this a second time, you can look out for things like this. But yeah, you can see that lamp in the corner to kind of foreshadow what's about to go down. But we already know that because we've already seen this, right? Right? You've seen this before, right? You're not just watching my if you're just watching my video and haven't seen this, link in the description to the actual video, go watch it. Or continue watching me, I'm fine with either one. But either way, come back and hit that like button.
Whatever it is, they're gonna be.
Fallout guy in the back. I mean, he kind of looks like Pit-Boy.
What the fuck was that, Moxie?
I'm sorry. They just seem so wholesome and happy.
Hey, they ain't. They quite opposite of that. Completely opposite of that. I mean, they might be happy, but they sure as hell ain't wholesome.
A new hole!
I forgot about that. Stolas will probably enjoy that. Alright, you cannot convince me. Now, granted, this is the first real episode, but you cannot convince me that he was able to subdue Millie that easily. I mean, considering what we've seen of her in the future, no, not that. I mean, nah, come on. We know you better than that, Millie. You let yourself get caught there.
Oh! Well, hello, little ones. Aren't you cute?
It's nice to have a new critter to play with.
Oh.
I mean, seriously, you have to put a bless this mess up there. A little bit of a tangent, just a wee bit of one. I hate those kind of signs. The ones that live, laugh, love. Ooh. Woo. They make me unrationally angry, and I do not know why.
Ooh, crumbs.
I mean, yeah, everything else there is fine. Just bless that mess.
I cannot wait to feel your slimy inside of my.
Gotcha! So you're a little devil, huh?
And the fact that it still just keeps on going on in the background while she's harassing Blitz. You can hear Stolas in the from the phone harassing Blitz.
Billy!
I mean, there's no way they're gonna be eating that. That looks like it's all dried out, and I mean, it doesn't look like it's good for eating. Then again, I've never had a human and don't plan on it, so I could be wrong on that. hate.
Satan, we return your filthy creatures back to the pits of hell. May the root of evil remain honored as we continue thy work.
Now, this leaves several questions. One, how did she think that burning them is going to work when they're imps? They demons. They burn for fun. Okay, maybe they don't burn for fun, but how does she expect them to burn when they're from a place of fire? Second of all, why would she think that burning imps to Satan would please him? It seems kind of counterproductive, honestly.
Well, I'll just shoot you in your smart-ass mouth.
That would be more effective.
Blitz! Moxie!
You're not getting your goddamn paycheck for this one, Mox. Oh yeah, thanks. I'm fine.
I'm sorry, sir. I compromised our objective and put us in harm's way. It won't happen again. I promise.
Apology accepted.
I'm trying to think, has it happened again? I mean, we're watching all the episodes, so we'll see if it does. Still going off.
Move.
What are you gonna do, little guy? Kill us?
I should. You people are monsters.
But why do you care? Moxie, why do you care? I mean, you're from hell. I mean, if they die right there, I mean, they're just going to end up down there, and they're not going to be too happy with you. But yeah, honestly, this kind of does not make sense. He could have just left them be. I don't know. Once again, it's one of those things where it makes sense from our perspective, being humans. But from his being an imp, it doesn't quite make sense what he's doing here. It really just brings some complications. Him wanting the best from people. It's almost like he's trying to send them to heaven. I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense for him as an imp to want them to do better. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
We got it, boys.
If that was his goal, he sure as hell succeeded in killing them, though.
Did you see my little Mox?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Moxie!
Well, here's to another mission accomplished, and Moxie finally learned not to fuck up.
And killing people isn't that big a deal if they try to kill you back.
That's messed up. But I paid for it.
Yeah, fuck that family.
That episode, much better than the pilot. I enjoyed that one a whole lot, actually. There's just some questions that seem very problematic as far as like imps having issues killing people. I mean, I'm not saying that, you should kill people. In fact, I'm kind of totally against that. But in the world of Helluva Boss, for imps having an issue with the demise of other people or families, it seems a little bit off. Granted, it kind of builds up Moxie's character a little bit. I don't know if that really conflicts at all with the future. I don't remember if it does. Because honestly, I have not watched this episode in a long time, and I really did enjoy watching it again. It's a very fun episode. But there are just some questions in there, like, how did she think that burning the imps would please Satan? If demonic forces are on the earth and you're trying to please demonic forces, why would you think disposing of them would be a good idea? And on top of that, how would you think burning demons would work? And also, like with Millie, I mean, there's no way he got Millie like that. I mean, she is a beast. When it comes to hand-to-hand combat, I mean, she is like top tier. She is a badass. So that little display right there, I mean, once again, this was the first episode. I don't think they quite had built up Millie's badassery at this point. So it's more of like a kind of like a plot hole, honestly, of why she did so poorly in this, as opposed to what we see her accomplish later on and some of the feats that she's able to do later on. But we're still kind of seeing the upbeat Blitz, and not, but we're also kind of seeing him converge into that more volatile, more vicious, more toxic behavior, but it's still not quite in there. He's still a lot more upbeat and almost seems a lot more, fun-loving at this point. Moxie is kind of building into that character that we've kind of known a lot more than what we got in the pilot. I mean, we saw a little bit of the way he was acting in the pilot kind of crop its head in here, but that kind of quickly shifted back into the Moxie we kind of really already know. But now we got to figure out where we're going to place this thing. All right, here we have our ranking board, and now we just need to pull up the episode. There we go. Episode 1, Murder Family. All right, the question is, where are we going to place this thing? Gosh darn it, I did it again. Yeah, I really don't feel like it belongs down here with the pilot. Like I said, the pilot wasn't bad, but it wasn't all that great. And this was a huge step up from the pilot. Like, once I saw this first episode, I was like, okay, I'm probably going to enjoy this series. So, I mean, it did a really good job. There were still some problems with the characters, the characterizations and stuff, and it kind of had some questions that you just kind of had to look past in order to fully enjoy. Which, yeah, I understand fully, like, suspending your disbelief, but sometimes it's hard to fully suspend your disbelief, especially when you have things like, why doesn't I.M.P care if a whole family gets destroyed? I mean, from our perspective, yeah, you don't want that. But from their perspective, wouldn't they kind of want that? Isn't that kind of what they would be aiming for? So I think it's a really good episode. It's definitely not the best episode, but I think it's a very strong episode. I don't know if it belongs in best top tier, but it definitely doesn't belong in worst tier. So we're going to go with a middle. We're going to go with middle. So it's not like best, but top of middle. Top of the middle. I think that's going to be a good place to put it for right now. We'll see if that changes in the future. But, I mean, we've still got so many episodes to go through, so yeah. So it might change. It might not change. Who knows? I hardly ever do anything perfect the first time through, so it's probably going to change. So that was Season 1, Episode 1. We got it placed, we got it ranked, we talked about it a little bit. And now we got to go on to Season 1, Episode 2, which, in my opinion, is a pretty strong one. At least it's one that's going to have my favorite song from the series in it. You probably know which one that is. So yeah, we'll get to that next time, but I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know if you have any opinions yourself down in the comments. Let me know what you think about Murder Family, or if there's anything I'm missing them, just, hit me up down there. And then, also all around, I'm going to get used to this eventually one day. Right around here, in this area right here, there's going to be several buttons. There's a like, a dislike, subscribe, and noti bell. You can hit any of those. If hit the like button if you liked it, and if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. It's there still. But most importantly, hit that subscribe if you want to see more videos, and hit that notification bell so you know when they're out. So yeah, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!